Oh, my dear friend, have you ever felt, amidst the hustle and bustle of life, an unseen force calling out to you? A power that knows the depths of your heart, sees every ounce of your exhaustion, and stands ready to turn your dreams into reality. Today, right at this moment, a sacred message has come for you. A message that will unlock a world of miracles, revealing that you have been chosen because your heart is pure and your hard work has never gone in vain. Imagine this. In the stillness of the night, God Himself will visit you in your dreams, and by morning, the wheel of your fate will turn. Those tough days, those struggles, that endless waiting, they're over. Now comes a shower of wealth, boundless prosperity, that grand mansion you've envisioned, that gleaming car that will bring you honor, and the respect that will forever be tied to your name. This is no ordinary moment. It's a magical blessing that will make every wish of yours come true. But listen closely. You must hear this message to the end, for abandoning it halfway means losing this miracle forever. This is your time, the moment when destiny shifts, when all of life's hardships transform into joy. Embrace it with all your heart and watch the magic unfold. Are you ready? Let's begin this sacred journey together. Listen, my beloved child. I have seen your silent battles, fought in the quiet corners of your heart. Those long, weary seasons when it felt like no one saw you, no one heard you. You carried the weight of expectations that were never yours to bear, dimming your true light to fit the mold others crafted for you. But know this, the time of hidden preparation is drawing to a close. What you perceived as delay or rejection was the careful work of my protective hand, orchestrating a transformation greater than you could imagine. This moment is appointed for a profound revelation. You will soon understand why certain doors closed, why some paths narrowed, and why the silence felt so loud. What I am about to reveal will strip away every false identity you've worn, every lie that kept you from knowing your true worth. You will begin to see with the clarity reserved for this precise season. My precious child, I was with you in every private moment. I saw your quiet resolve when clarity was out of reach, your steadfast care even when it wasn't returned as you hoped. This recent season wasn't meant to judge you, but to reveal the deep strength within you. Because of the resolve I've seen, I can now show you more. You are ready for broader insight, deeper connections, and greater impact. This isn't about perfection, but about the solid foundation already within you. Difficult times, my beloved, weren't primarily about making the right choices, but about how you carried yourself through them. When circumstances didn't shift, when fairness seemed absent, or when your intentions were misunderstood, your inner posture mattered most. Despite exhaustion and uncertainty, you held fast to your gentle nature, your openness, and your trust. Your deepest questions were spoken with reverence. Your challenges drew you closer to my presence. Because you pressed forward, even when standing firm was hard, I now say with joy, you have overcome this season. You didn't triumph by avoiding hardship, but by staying near me through every part of it. You didn't prevail by having all the answers, but by remaining steady when understanding was unclear. You didn't merely endure, you preserved your true nature. When external forces tried to reshape you, that quality set you apart. Those challenges came unexpectedly, yet your inner character revealed your true identity to me. You didn't let bitterness harden your heart, my child. You didn't let delays derail you, nor did you let seasons of stagnation become an excuse to abandon your journey. Now, a new level of influence is rising in your life. This isn't something you've earned through striving, but something you've naturally grown into. This is a season of recognition. Soon, you'll see that those hidden struggles were the roots of progress. What felt like barren seasons were preparing you for a broader reach. My intent was never to trap you in hardship, but to strengthen your inner self through it. I know you will use what I give you wisely. The era of inner building is giving way to a season of outward manifestation. Your private victories will soon yield visible results, not because of your demands, but because of your perseverance. What I'm about to reveal will confirm what your innermost self always knew. My precious child, veils have been placed over your understanding that didn't come from me. Opinions, assumptions, false lessons, and unhelpful declarations clouded your vision, causing you to see yourself, your path, and your relationships in ways I never intended. Before you could discover your true identity, others told you who you should be. You were confined by limits set by those who projected their fears, flaws, and need for control onto you. This happened subtly, through words, glances, and rules, until their opinions drowned out your inner wisdom. You adapted to gain acceptance. You performed to earn favor. You conformed to the desires of those who claimed to know what was best for you. In doing so, the unique traits of your true identity became blurred. Yet, my child, I never stopped seeing you. I never stopped recognizing your true essence. Now, I am removing the facades you adopted for others' approval. I am breaking the false narratives that hid you, that made you fear you were either too much or not enough. You weren't created to shrink. You weren't made to fit someone else's design. You carry a unique mark. No external opinion, past mistake, or worldly pressure can erase it. For too long, you tried to become what others applauded, dimming the qualities that shone brightest. But I am restoring what you hid to manage. I am calling forth the aspects uncertainty silenced, bringing them forward with confidence. Your true identity was never defined by your actions, but always by your essence. When you are with me, you were created to display something authentic. That's why you often felt out of place, my beloved. That's why achievements didn't bring deep satisfaction, because at your core, your soul knew you were living a role that wasn't truly yours. But that season is over. You are the version of yourself that doesn't seek attention because it knows its worth. That version doesn't chase validation because it walks in conviction. You don't need to strive for it. It's already within you. You only need to release what was never true and embrace the truth that has always been your reality. As you do, you'll see a shift, not just in how you perceive yourself, but in what you attract, how you communicate, and how you move through life. You'll no longer question your worth based on others' reactions. You'll walk with a quiet confidence no human judgment can shake. This is because you've reconnected with the original truth. And that truth doesn't just set you free. It ignites your soul. The insight I'll give next will not only affirm your identity, but show you what happens when you live from that core. You've experienced moments when you gave your all, yet felt unseen. You lived through seasons when silence was louder than any words of support. In those moments, a quiet question stirred in your heart. Asterisk, does anyone truly see me? Yet, I speak to you now with a voice that silences every doubt and reveals every truth. You were never unseen, my child, not for a moment. When others overlooked you, I carefully watched every aspect of your journey. When they walked away, I was establishing something lasting in you. You aren't just one among many. You're not a mere part of the crowd. You're not waiting on the sidelines for opportunity. Understand, my child, why your journey felt so intense. The weight you carried wasn't proportional to your surroundings for a divine reason. I saw every moment of your path. That's why you faced challenges others didn't. That's why your road was unique, often lonely, and frequently misunderstood. You weren't born by chance. The pressures you felt weren't punishment. They were a shaping process. Your life's progress has been carefully overseen. Your worth isn't something you earn. It's woven into your very being. I am now moving you forward, accelerating your progress toward the unique purpose I set for you from the beginning. I led you along less straightforward paths, not to frustrate you, but to fortify your spirit. Your ability to stand firm without external validation, to move forward without clarity, and to remain steady when others faltered was essential. Your inner worth is critical for what lies ahead. You are now prepared for profound impact. My focus wasn't on your achievements, but on your willingness to align with my guidance. When your resolve wavered, you stood firm because my strength was in you. I've surrounded you with clear perception and wisdom that others will now recognize. You'll step into situations that once brought discomfort with a quiet strength that grew in you secretly. You are no longer the soul who merely endured those trials. You are moving forward with an inner fire. This doesn't come from more struggle, but from deeper trust in me. On that trust, I am now establishing significant work for you. You don't need to strive or seek personal acclaim. Simply move forward with consistency, and the right opportunities, connections, and provisions will come. You were never unseen, my child. You were being prepared for a time when your true self would be visible to many. What I will now reveal will not only confirm my constant care, but show that I held back the best until you were ready to fully receive it. Some elements were withheld, not denied or removed, but reserved for the right time. You expressed your desires. You waited patiently. You sought clarity, perhaps thinking something in you needed fixing. Yet the delays you faced weren't the result of fault. They were a matter of my perfect timing. I held back certain components, not because you were unworthy, but because the foundation's strength wasn't yet sufficient to support the full scope of my plan. Some blessings must be deferred until you have the inner resilience to sustain them. Now, my beloved, I speak with clear intent. Barriers are lifting. Obstacles are dissolving. The season of restraint is ending, and what was held in waiting is now emerging. You've passed through the season of testing. You've endured the long, difficult stretches where progress seemed absent. Yet, you held fast to your faith. You withstood the subtle whispers of doubt, the urge to give up, the fatigue of expectation. In that steadfastness, something profound was taking shape. You couldn't see the progress, but moment by moment, something lasting was being built. And now, what was held back is about to flow. When it comes, it will come with momentum and fullness. This acceleration may seem sudden, but it's the natural outcome of your persistent trust. This revelation is the fruit of your quiet surrender. When the areas of your life that felt barren suddenly begin to flourish, don't be surprised. When opportunities that once passed you by now seek your involvement, don't be shocked. When conversations that once overlooked you now center on your presence, don't be amazed. This isn't mere chance, my beloved. It's the result of what's been patiently prepared. Once this momentum begins, nothing will stop it. Not resistance, not systems, not people, not past circumstances. Paths that were once closed will become fully accessible. Moments of waiting will become ideal connections. You'll move from expectation to revelation, from desire to fulfillment. This shift will be visible not only to you, but to those around you who notice. They'll see the progress. They'll see the outcomes. You longed for clear understanding, provision, meaningful progress, and genuine acceptance. Now these will manifest in your life one by one. You'll feel it in your innermost being before it shows outwardly. You'll sense it in the atmosphere. Things are shifting. Obstacles are unsteady. What was hidden is about to be clear. Connections are already forming in ways you can't yet fully grasp. This isn't for some distant time, my child. It's unfolding now. But listen carefully. As things come quickly, remain steady in your spirit. Don't mistake this momentum for a reason to lose focus. Stay humble as these blessings manifest. Remain open to my guidance even amidst new developments. Keep your focus on my direction, not on the events themselves. I'm not merely fulfilling your desires. I'm protecting your innermost self as it arrives. I'm surrounding your blessings with wisdom so you can handle them carefully. What's being given isn't just for your personal satisfaction. It serves a broader purpose. It will provide beyond your immediate needs. It will reach others. It will awaken something in those you didn't know were watching. So, prepare yourself. Release the thoughts and burdens weighing down your innermost being. The space once filled with waiting will soon be filled with reality. What lies ahead will complete a picture for you, my child. Not that you were ever incomplete, but now the understanding will be whole. I led you through ways you couldn't fully comprehend at the time. You let go of what felt familiar, even though it was hard. You made choices others didn't understand, choosing my gentle prompts over their strong opinions. True insight brings a steady heart. And now, my beloved, that deep inner peace is taking root in you. You won't seek counsel from those who don't truly understand. You won't need external praise to move forward. Your inner understanding will always guide you. You'll walk with a quiet assurance that needs no one's approval. Even those who once caused doubt will see a profound shift in you. Your responses will be different. Your ability to discern situations will deepen. You won't dwell on the past. You'll stop trying to return to paths no longer open. You'll quiet fearful thoughts and embrace what comes from trusting me. I'm not just answering. I'm aligning your innermost desires so you only want what's truly meant for you. This clear vision isn't a fleeting moment. It's settling deeply within you. It will shape your decisions, define your boundaries, strengthen your relationships, and guide your actions toward lasting good. You'll know who to trust. You'll see where to invest your efforts. You'll sense when to act and when to wait. You won't be swayed by sudden impulses. You'll be led by the wisdom that comes from being close to me. I'm replacing doubt with steadfast understanding. From this moment, my child, doubt has no claim on your path. It's gone. A deep peace has settled over your mind, and a clear path is opening before you. Embrace this truth now. The next truth I reveal will deepen your understanding and unveil the reality that was always waiting for your trust. Your vision was clouded by things that didn't come from you, my beloved. Others' opinions, their unfulfilled desires, their misconceptions, and their partial truths obscured your inner sight. They caused you to see yourself, your path, and your relationships through eyes that weren't truly yours. Before you could know who you are, others told you who you should be. You were confined by limits set by those who projected their fears, flaws, and need for control onto you. This happened gradually, through every word, every glance, every expectation, until their opinions drowned out your true voice. Because of this, the clear shape of who you are became blurred. But I, my child, always saw you. I never stopped affirming your true essence. Now, the distance between you and your intended self is closing. I'm removing every layer, every subtle lie, every distorted perception, even those with good intentions, that kept you from living in full truth. I'm freeing you from perspectives that came from wounded people who hadn't found their own peace. I'm releasing you from ideas that bound your decisions, causing you to seek validation from those not meant to guide you. Even words of praise that tied you to an outdated version of yourself, a version you've outgrown. I'm freeing you from both. You weren't made to live in someone else's perception of you, my beloved. Now, I'm awakening your inner vision. What seemed unclear will become clear. What you thought was your fault will be seen as the result of external pressures. You'll realize the burdens you carried were never yours to bear. They were given to you as misguided counsel. That stops now. The weight of false identity, imposed responsibilities, and fear is being lifted. You're being restored to true freedom, the freedom that makes you whole. I'm beginning to align how you see yourself with who you truly are. I'm correcting what others taught you to become. You'll look back on past events and wonder how you ever accepted the story you were living. You'll feel a new strength rising within you, not because you've suddenly changed, but because you're finally free. Those who once shaped your self-perception may not understand this shift. They may resist your clear insight because they were more comfortable with your uncertainty. But that won't stop what's happening. Your inner perception is being renewed, my child, because what's coming cannot be tainted by fear. You'll begin to act with a deep strength you didn't know you had. You'll see hidden motives. You'll discern true intentions. You'll know when to speak and when to stay silent. Not by guesswork, but by clear inner guidance. This liberation may feel unfamiliar at first, my precious one, but you were made for it. Your deepest self has been longing for it. I'm not just restoring your inner vision, I'm regenerating your trust in it. You won't question every step. You won't wrestle within over every decision. You'll be led by peace, not external pressures. Opportunities will look different. Conversations will shift. Relationships will be renewed. Because once you see through truth, you no longer settle for what's merely familiar. So look again, my beloved. You're no longer seeing through the lenses others imposed on you. You're seeing through what I placed within you. And the next truth I show you will make this undeniable. You were never meant to stay hidden, because you were made to see through truth.